transbianism.
So, dating other trans women?
Yes.
Oh.
Or trans men.
Okay.
I just thought that would be, okay, because at least if you're dating a trans man, he has an awareness of what you are emotionally, and you kind of have an appreciation of what he is emotionally.
Absolutely.
And you understand each other. So I thought maybe that might be an interesting...
There are more both trans men and women in the Pittsburgh metropolitan area coming around for dating purposes.
Yeah, I don't mind. A lot of the drag queens don't like drag king shows.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind those.
Yeah.
Some of those boys are cute.
Hot, right?
Yeah. Thank you.
They're missing out.
Really? Hey, I got a news story. I picked this up. This is actually it happened in Manchester, England, and this transsexual, her name is Lara Voice. She's 20 years old. She was born a male, and she's transitioning into a female. She was arrested and found guilty on 14 counts of child pornography.
That's a lot.
It is. She was found guilty.
Was she making the porn?
I don't know. I mean, they really didn't go into saying exactly what the charges were, but she was found guilty, and they didn't know what to do with her. So in England, they just let her go. She went home, and it was over.
Okay. So, my question is, do you feel that was the right action?
No.
By the court?
No, I do not.
What would be your what would be your solution?
Well, honestly, I don't know what the solution would be. I mean, she's a trans woman.
Mm-hmm.
I would have sentenced her to spend time in the women's prison.
Okay.
It's,
so I've thought about that before. What would happen if I got arrested? Which jail would they send me to? I mean,
you're a man.
I don't know. Yeah, right. So I would be raped all the time, which might be okay. Depending how you look at it. No, I'm sure it would be pretty awful. So, but I would be like, okay, well, I accept that because I'm representing myself as a male in the society. And if I have to go to jail, then that's the jail I got to go to.
It's part of the consequences.
Right.
I mean, now, unless they put you in a low, I mean, something like that, I wouldn't think would be a high security prison.
Mm-hmm.
That would probably, be a weightlifting and golf club kind of a prison, like the senators
the resort prison.
Yeah, like.
Well,
like the
I mean, that brings
David.
a good point. I mean, should there be specifically prisons for trans people, or should they have a special prison sort of annex set up for people that are variant?
No.
Okay.
No, I think a transsexual woman should be sent to a women's prison. If they want to segregate it from there on, then they could segregate within the women's prison. In the same way in a men's prison, they should segregate the trans men away from the rest of the population.
Because if I was having a rough time in prison, I might pick solitary confinement or something to get myself out of harm's way.
Be whacking on somebody and get moved off.
I don't know who I'd be whacking on. Probably myself.
Well, I guess if you're in a men's prison, there's a lot of whacking.
Oh, boy! Yay! But also, we talked about hormones in prison as well.
Right.
I think that they do pay for your hormone treatment if you're in prison. I read a story about a trans woman who was down on her luck, and she was stealing copper pipes from buildings because she wanted to get caught so she could get her hormones distributed to her in prison. So I thought that was really interesting.
Well, they do. They have very good medical care in prison, psychological care as well. She was probably getting ultimate counseling and what have you there. But I'm not sure. I don't believe, though, that they can actually have the finished surgery paid for by the state. I don't believe the state will do that.
And I'm sure from state to state it's probably different as well.
It could vary from state to state. But, I mean, going to prison, is it worth it?
For this woman, it was.
Well, okay.
But if anybody out there in our viewing land has anything to add... Hello, I can't talk loud enough. Okay, if anybody out there in our viewing land, our landscape of viewers, has any input on the prison system and transitioning in prison, send us some info. That'd be great to know.
All right, you can email TRANZ-it, TRANZ-IT, @outonline.com.
And one of us will get it.
Exactly. One of us will get it, and we'll get it back to you, the information that you need.
So what else on the newsstands here?
Oh, the newsstand. The next is in Massachusetts. There is a trans bill. They are making an addition to the hate law, the hate crimes, adding trans
Are they adding
more
things
visibly.
to hate, or
No,
are they
I
taking
mean
them away?
The hate crimes bill.
Oh, okay.
I mean, to help people protect them. And they are in Massachusetts calling this the bathroom bill.
Oh.
Okay. It is now tabled because they are not giving the approval. I mean, it's like, I think everyone is making so much noise about this. They have tabled it, and it's something like 14 days left
So
in
what
the session.
exactly is the bill trying to do?
Well, it is to provide, a transsexual woman having the legal right to use a women's bathroom, or a transsexual male the legal right to use the men's bathroom, and to end discrimination against all GLBT. It's part of the GLBT law, but they're just calling it the bathroom bill.
I see.
Because
many people, no matter what your gender identity or sexual orientation, get discriminated against because they don't fit into what they think a person thinks should go into the women's bathroom or the men's bathroom.
Exactly, and I've been living this issue myself since the 1st of May, and I had gotten good news. I was approved for my unemployment, and last week I got notice that the college was disputing my approval, and now I have to go to a hearing. And I have to go to a hearing and defend myself.
Defend yourself?
Yeah.
You're going to do it yourself, or you have to hire a lawyer?
Well, they said I could hire a lawyer. My lawyer isn't well-versed in the unemployment laws, so to speak. But she did give me fair warning that this could be pushed by either side clear up to the Pennsylvania State Supreme Court. And I'm not going to let go. I mean, even
fight for your right.
It's a little wee teeny bit of money. I mean, it's enough to put gas in my car and buy a bag of dog food. But it's the principle. They forced me to do something that was completely not right. Saying, I think their dispute was, in a nutshell, he is a man. He has a penis. There's an M on his driver's license, and there are plenty of men's rooms on campus.
Yeah.
Well, that endangers me physically.
Yeah.
I mean, that was placing my life in peril. And not to mention all the psychological shit. I mean, the stuff that people would be saying and teasing.
Where's their sensitivity?
They have none.
Yeah.
They have none. For a higher institution of learning, I believe they were acting very ignorantly on that one.
I agree with that.
But yeah, I'm hoping they pass this up in Massachusetts, in Boston.
Yeah.
And Pennsylvania, I believe, has a bill on the table too, including transgendered and GLBT and discrimination statewide, so that we'll all be caught up to progressive Allegheny County and Philadelphia County.
Oh, great. And I would like to, again, encourage our viewers to send us your stories if you have anything regarding this matter. Bathroom problems at work.
Yeah, anything you want to bitch and moan about.
I should narrow that down, shouldn't I? Not bathroom problems necessarily. Bathroom discrimination.
I've been constipated for 22 years. What do I do?
I don't have the expertise for that. I would say an enema. But I could be wrong. Yeah, a plunger. That's what we use here.
Yeah, and you can even call the show.
TRANZ-it. If you've got bathroom problems, we'll take a plunger to you.
Call the show. The phone number flashes across the bottom of the screen. It's 412-567-0381. Call, give us a question or a comment, and we're just like talking about trans things in the world today. There is no specific subject, so if you have a question about transsexualism on my side or his side, Faye's side, just give us a yell. We'll be glad to send you some information out there through the cameras and into your computer or what have you, or just listen to me rant and rave, and I'll love you tomorrow anyway. But before I go any further, I have another news story, but I want to talk about in this month's Out magazine, my poster pussy.
Poster pussy!
Poster pussy time. He. I don't know if it's a he or a she.
I must say, I know that orange cats are usually boys.
Really?
It's just how
orange
it works.
cats are usually boys. Then this is
and
a he.
calicos are usually girls.
Oh, no, this is a she. Because it's
Really?
share your love with a stunning goddess. I don't think we would call a boy cat a goddess.
Why not?